What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Mindful Reality, the channel that covers reality TV from a mental health perspective. It's Mark. I'm here on the road again. That means I'm back here in New York City. I thought I was going to get all this time while I was away in Albany to do lives and stuff, but I didn't. It's like my time was so busy, and then the time that it wasn't busy, I was tired. So here we are. But I'm here, I'm back. Hi, Chocolate. I don't have any specific topic. I think I kind of got on a couple of times yesterday. Maybe yesterday. Yeah, I think twice. Once kind of earlier-ish, and then once. One was technically today. So once yesterday, once today. I talked a little bit about how my time went and how I wanted to figure out some ways how to do some of those things that I do on those trips over here. But maybe I'll start. Maybe I'll actually start using the other page again so that I can just go in on mental health topics. Because I think that would be ideal. Even though that page is not monetized, it's still like maybe it's a place where I could start with my mental health topics. Then, if there's enough interest, I can move on to a different platform doing the same thing. Hi to all the algorithmers. You better come up with something better than that, Debbie, to tell you the truth. You're lucky that I don't have my quick trigger mods on here, so you actually have a little bit to come up with something of substance. When I was talking about, I don't know, but like I always say this, when Big Brother is on, I'm all in for Big Brother. I talk about Big Brother every day, or almost every day during the season, and I dive right in, live feeds and all this stuff. You know, that is fun for me to do. But Big Brother's 90 days or whatever, anywhere between 80 to 100 days out of the year. And there's a whole 2/3 of the year that are still left. And my mental health topics were always the main thing that I got on here for. And so that's stuff I could talk about 365 days a year and not get tired of it because that's my life. All right, so Sandy, goodbye. Anyone who's new here, or anyone at all, but especially anyone who's new, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. How are y'all doing, and where are you from? If you're new here, tell me where you're from. Or that. I actually was in a place in Albany, New York, that was only a few hours from where I am from. No, I have not made a finals on the live schedule because I never got a final date. I had it narrowed down to three different days and times, which was like I'd have to find it again, but it was like Sunday. I think that it was Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, and I think some people had said they don't want Wednesday because they don't want Monday because of Cliff Notes. So I was choosing in between Sunday night or Wednesday night. But then again, Wednesday night is Survivor and the Amazing Race. So since I haven't been recapping either of those, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start Sunday. But I don't think I'm gonna start this Sunday. I don't even know if I'm gonna do this before the year is out because we're jumping into like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I have other things going on next week, or actually not next week, but let's see, 2 weeks. I'm gonna be in Florida for the weekend, so there's just like too much going on for me to lock in a Sunday now. But I might focus on figuring out what the content is gonna be, and I might be able to do like every other week until January. Like January is when I can really lock in a schedule better. By the way, I don't know if any of y'all watched 99 to Beat or have been watching 99 to Beat, which is a new competition show on Fox. It's pretty okay. I mean, it's interesting enough. Okay, Christina Wilson. Don't know who you are, but that's fine. I mean, let's see. Yeah, so the show is interesting enough. It kind of reminded me a little bit. The games kind of reminded me a little bit of a combination of like Big Brother, Beast Games. If you've seen Beast Games, it was like the games were just random. They're just random games, and yeah, they're just random games. They were just random games. Like there was this game where they had a helmet thing, and then they had a slinky attached to it, and the goal of the game was to get the slinky to rest on their forehead without using their hands. Then they had another game that was just they had a game where there were all these cups on the ground, and there was something under the cup that they were supposed to find, and it's just running around picking up cups until you find it. If I was to ever go on a reality TV show in terms of competing on one, the thing about that, I wouldn't want a game that is up to such a random chance. Now, the second thing, oh, the trip to Florida, for anyone who likes the challenge, is because Jordan from the challenge is starting this competition series called Champion, which I actually found out he has pretty lofty goals. I saw a little bit of the first one, and yeah, I watched a little bit of the first one, and it looked kind of interesting. But then I saw him talking about it today or yesterday or something on his Instagram, and he basically said Anyone who wins these mini camps that he's doing across the country are going to get a golden ticket, and the golden ticket gets them the ability to go to a champ camp finale where they get a free entry. They get a free entry and plane ticket to go. And the finale, it said they're going to compete against reality TV stars in a stadium. And I was like, whoa. I thought this was just some little thing that he was trying to do, but it seems like it's possibly starting small, but it seems like he has lofty goals. Now, in terms of me going, I feel like a little bit nervous about that because even though you guys see me do a whole bunch of fitness competitions, I am not a known person when I go. Like, not that I'm saying I'm going to be known there, even though a few of them are going to know me, but that's not even what I mean by known. I mean, those things that I do, they're not necessarily, they're not competitions against other people. It's just me doing something to beat my last time. The last time I did like competitive sports was probably 15. Hold on. Yeah, like probably no more than that. Wait, 2025 right now. Yeah, 14, 15 years ago. 14 years ago when I had a basketball team that I was on that would play Saturdays, and then I had a flag football team that I was on Sundays. So like 14 years ago was the last time that I did a competitive sport. So that's what I'm nervous about. I'm going on a team. I'm not gonna know any of these people that I'm competing with or any of the people I'm competing against. I don't know how well I'm gonna do. I can't sit here and say I'm in the best shape I've ever been. So there's that part, but who knows? I could do okay. I hope I'll do okay. That's the goal. I mean, the goal is to just try my best. But I am going to get to meet Jordan, who I've never met. I'm going to get to meet a lot of people who I've never met, honestly. Um, I think Leroy's going to be there. I think Maurice is going to be there. Cara Maria is going to be there. I don't really want to compete in front of Cara, to be honest with you, because that's somebody I know a little bit now. But who knows? Maybe it'll be comforting having somebody, one of the challenged people in the audience that I know a bit to maybe cheer me on. Who knows? Brian, Hilton, Tilathon. How's it going? How are you doing? How are you doing? I got in this car and I almost forgot what I got in this car for. And this happens at least 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. That's a little bit crazy. It's so bad that I've gotten in my car to go to work and forgotten where I was going on my way to work. Like I passed my exit. I'm just sitting in the car. I put on some tunes. Then I'm driving, and then I'm like, wait a minute. what did I get in this car for? And then I'm like, wow, I got in this car to go to my job and just sat in here cranking out music and passed my exit. Ain't that some stuff? Whatever that gift is, thanks for that. Rubies, probably. Kaden, clapping seal. Thanks for the clapping seal, Kaden Gamble. And super chats are open, by the way. Super chats, super thanks, super likes, all that good stuff. And channel memberships, which I definitely have to get on. Y'all know I usually, well, you probably don't remember because it's so long in between, but at Christmas time, or like around the holidays, I usually do a members only raffle where I put my channel members in a raffle and provide them with a free gift. So, Caden's gift made Caden, because I don't know if Caden is he or she, the number one fan with 286 XP. Everyone else has 2 and 3, Chocolate and Debbie, and 4 is Brianna. What is this? Oh, effects. Okay. I don't know how to use half the YouTube features. What's going on? And I say, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder about? There's like a couple small businesses, more than a couple, where everything around them got gutted from the pandemic. They all closed and stores took their place and those stores closed. And some of them, like this little piece of shop, this little laundromat, they just never closed. Uno momento.
Your way. Rise up this morning. Alright, Q&A. What does it say here? Try it. What your pet named you? Let's try another one. Let us try another one. We got you again. About a thing. All right. Yeah, so when it comes to that show, when it comes to that competition thing, I'm going to go, let's say everything is like crazy, best case scenario. My team
is or whatever collectively and gets a golden ticket, and then I get sponsored by Jordan for like a free plane ticket to wherever it is that they have the finale, and then there's a chance to win a cash prize. I feel like the cash prize won't even really matter as much as the, I don't know, exposure. I feel like the exposure would matter more than the cash prize. That's just my thoughts about it, because who knows? I mean, who knows? Maybe he's got a big sponsor or something where the money you win would matter. But I'm just thinking this is just an independent person, regardless of the fact that it's Jordan. He's just like an independent person putting this together with his own resources. So, but who knows? It's kind of cool to be a part of like a startup thing. You know what I'm trying to say?